Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and good morning to another episode of Saving or Reviving Uncle's Farm. I have a problem. The chicks are hatching extremely fast and we already have a full chicken coop again, even though I did take them to the sell point last time. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna sell all the roosters so we stop chick production for some time now, and in the meantime the chicks we have can grow up into adult chickens. But I do need to feed them because they are all out of food. You see, yeah, I do have a backlight. If I can remember where I put the shovel, the bucket. I think it was over there at the garden. So if you take a look at our bank account, the number is higher than it was yesterday when I left. Which means that we have been successful with the production. Oh yeah, of course, and since it's winter, I did put up the what's it called? The tarp. The greenhouse, yeah, that was the word I'm looking for. I did put up the greenhouse so my products don't freeze during the winter, because these are colder months. So yeah, I urgently need to give some feed to our chicks, and then we'll continue. We have a busy episode today. I have a lot of things I want to do. Yeah, I can see. Okay. I know it's very dark. I hope you can see with the lights on, but yeah, I'm not sure what else I can do at the moment. Okay, so the chicken are fed. Yeah, I really need to sort this out. So I'm gonna do that quickly off camera, because it will take a few trips to the animal dealer, and I don't want to take too much time for that because I have, as I said, a lot planned for today. And also I don't want to do things in the dark, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, the roosters are loaded up and I still have some in the coop, so yeah, as I predicted, this is going to take more than one trip. So yeah. So I have returned from the second trip. We actually had 16 roosters in the chicken coop of this size. Well, so it's no wonder the eggs were hatching like crazy. But yeah, we got that sorted. So that's one thing. Sorted out, and now I have to go and I will load what the garden has produced over the night, and we are going to load back. Okay, I can't see nothing. In this dark, so I'm gonna leave the car here and I'm gonna go and load the garden goods, yeah, and refill our selling machines, the vending machines, and what is left I am going to take to the pub, because I don't believe we're gonna fit everything in the vending machine. But judging by the money influx, we did good. We did very good. Alright, so we don't have as much product as we had before, which is understandable because it is winter and it is producing slower because of the cold. Okay, I can leave the lights on the tractor on, I hope. Let me turn everything on and then just leave the backlights on. Yeah, right. Okay, I will go fetch the Massey Ferguson and load the pallet, then we can continue. All loaded up, and it's 20 minutes to 10 AM, but it's still very dark outside. This really is winter time. Yeah, so the strawberry season has come to an end, which is sad because the strawberries are a big producer we have, but it doesn't matter too much because they will return in springtime. We just have to hold out in the meantime. Okay, well, let's see you at our shop. My muscle memory is wanting me to turn right, but I have to turn left now. Because we gotta visit our store first. And yeah, we were on the line with the council yesterday evening and moved the shed and the vending machine just a little bit so they can put up their annual Christmas tree and some presents, and we decided to decorate the shed inside also with the Christmas presents. So yeah, here it is. Now let me take one of these. And I need one of lettuce. And then one of strawberries, and the vending machine is full again. So it was completely empty, which is amazing because that means we made a lot of money with that. I'm really happy that it caught on so quickly. So it looks like it was worth investing all that money into advertising and into... Let me pick this up a little bit differently. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, so it was worth investing all that money and everything into this selling spot. Looks like the people are enjoying it. Because if they cleared out the machine, that means that there is demand here. Maybe we should buy two, but no, they're expensive. They're so expensive. Let me see. Okay, let's put the strap on and go to the pub to sell the rest. Looks so cozy now. I have ordered 2 logs of 2-meter length because I don't have any straight logs at my farm, because I want to build a bench and I want to do it myself so we can actually set up a seating corner at our vending machine, and some additional things. I will order some wall hanging flowers and stuff like that so we can decorate it and make it feel all homey like. Okay, now let's unload here. Alright, and we got another 1,073 pounds, 1,033 pounds roughly. So if I check my bank statement, yeah. So amazing. Now I'm gonna go pick those 2 logs up. There at the sawmill, so I can bring into my farm where I will cut them to actual size, and then we gonna transport everything here probably next time. This really looks neat with the Christmas tree and the presents. Such a cool thing. Timber yard, yeah. I have to turn off over here. They have a bit overgrown entrance. I remember vaguely talking about this, that I'm gonna have to go and clean it up. Or maybe I'll find time sometime soon. It really is a bit overwhelming at the moment because everything is happening at once. And yeah. Okay, so these are the logs, and I think some of them should be ours. But yeah, let me go in the shop and ask them about it. Alright, so we paid 150 pounds for these 2 logs, which I think is not as bad as buying a whole new bench, so yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm gonna take it to the farm, and yeah, we really have so much to do today. I wanna row the grass that we mowed, and I want to bale it and wrap it if possible. I think it should be possible to get a bale wrap and yeah, some kind of a windrower. Maybe I can check if there are any for sale, any cheap ones, and if not, I'm just gonna lease it as I have before. So yeah, let me struggle up that hill. And we'll see you back at the farm. And another one. These are quite heavy, but not so heavy that I wouldn't be able to lift them. I'm gonna put them over here, and I'm gonna work under this shed because, you know, winter, and you can never quite predict the weather. But yeah, some other news while we are here at the cow pen. Let me show you something. We have all cows grown up now. They are still in puberty, some of them, and some of them are already ready to be sold. So I am going to try and get a trailer and maybe move them or take them to be sold next time. I did find some form of a trailer which doesn't really have a lot of capacity, but it would work, especially at a small operation like we have. So it should be enough, I hope. Okay, let me close this. And now I am going to uncouple the trailer. Good, because I will use the baler a little later on. But right now I'm still not sure how to use this machine. Hey Bob. Because I do want it to row, but I can't seem to set it up for rowing. It also makes hay at the same time, so That is not desirable. I will look for something, and I hope somebody has anything that we could use nearby. So yeah, let me go on the computer and check. I have found something. It costs 1,100 pounds and it should give us what we need. It's a windrower that is very common in these parts. Even though I think it's imported from Czech Republic or somewhere like that, I'm not sure. But yeah, it is a small, it's a 3-meter width. But otherwise it should be good for our needs. And I'm gonna take the Massey Ferguson for a spin. Yeah, look at our cows. 2 bulls and 4 cows, and 2 of them are almost ready to give birth. So that's amazing. I am looking forward to this change on the farm. And since I'm gonna be windrowing, I don't need a front loader. I'm gonna take everything off in the shed over there, so we have a bit shorter tractor and it's easier to get into tight spaces with it. Okay, take it off and we're free. I'll just carefully, and away we go. I must say this was quite a trip. I didn't expect it to last this long, but luckily the weather is mild, so it's not too hard in this open tractor. And I think this is the farm. So let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. Good. Yeah. Wait for me while I go speak with the farmer. Okay, so we agreed for a £1,000 price. It was listed for 1,100, but yeah, I engaged my high negotiating skills. And this is the windrower. It's a belt-driven one, so the belts have these spikes, the grabs that go around and throw the hay into this stopper, which then makes a windrow. Okay, let me just engage the PTO so I don't drop it. Okay. Let me try it. Good, and it's working. Good thing about windrowers like this is you can use them going forward and you can use them going backwards. So it's very useful for tight spots and maybe hills, but we don't really have hills here at this farm, so yeah. Awesome. Now let's go back and put it straight to work. It's interesting to see how the landscape is bare during the winter when the leaves are practically off the trees and they look like skeletons. Such a different landscape, like a completely different area. Anyway, I'm back at the farm. So yeah, always fun bringing new equipment, and look at all those chicks. These are gonna become adult chickens and roosters, I suppose. And yeah, field of grass. This really needs to be done today because otherwise the grass will rot away. And and I don't want that. So yeah, let me see how this actually works in the field. What would be the best speed? 10 per hour, maybe. Okay, it's working, it's working. And if I go back, is it working? Also it is. Okay. So this is the neat feature of this windrower. It works both ways. You can go front, forward, or you can go backward, and it's working. Okay, I'm missing some. So this looks like it's the perfect width. Okay, I can deal with that. So I can practically do 3, maybe 4 rows into one. Okay, I'm still missing some. So if I align my hood with the windrow over here, or the swath, it picks everything up. Okay, good to know. Let me see if I can put into first gear. Yeah, just about. Because I do want more power going up the hill. Yeah, you can see we're struggling a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna miss again. That's okay, I can easily fix it by just going in reverse. Yeah. This is gonna be me windrowing this field and then baling it. I'll see you at the top. So I'm making my first lap around, or better say coming back from the first lap the other direction. And I must say I'm not sure this is the windrower for us, because it is making a huge windrow. And I kind of doubt that our baler is gonna be able to pick it up. I think it's gonna be too wide for it. I hope I'm wrong. But if I'm not, well, we're gonna have a messy baling session. Which again, if you don't know the equipment, if you're starting out, you are going to be making mistakes and not dumb, but uninformed decisions like this, where you decide to get a piece of equipment that doesn't actually work with the rest equipment you have. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. But maybe it's gonna be okay. I'm not sure. The row on the right seems to be compact enough for our baler, but the rows going diagonally maybe not. Again, I'm not sure, but it feels like it's gonna give us some grief. So yeah, fun times discovering new things and learning how this all works. I just hope we get to be profitable at the end of this discovery session. But we should be. coming to the top of the field. I think I got the hang of this windrower. At least I think. It's still making not as neat rows as I was hoping for, but I think we can work with this. It is good because it's compact and all that, but yeah, I'm not sure. But on the other hand, it looks like we're gonna get quite a lot of bales off of this field. So that should bring us some good money. And for this last triangle, I think I'm gonna go in the same direction a couple times, and that will be it. I should probably start at the top. Okay. Let's wing it. It's gonna be a curved, a curved swath. One more time, and I think this should be it for this session. Just a little bit more just to tidy it up, and this is it. Okay, it looks like a pretty neat field. But yeah, I'm still not completely convinced this was the right purchase for us. But hey, what can you do? You gotta try, and if you don't succeed, you, well, simply do it again with more knowledge, with better understanding. Yeah, this can sleep here. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Awesome. Right now I'm going to take the Massey Ferguson and hook it up to the front loader again, because the cows need food, and I'm gonna be doing that later today off screen, so you have seen the feeding, and it's, you know, nothing unusual. I just scoop up the silage and dump it in the feeding trough. Okay. While we still have the Massey Ferguson on, we'll put on this and turn it off. Okay, next step, bale the field. Oh, I haven't noticed I'm running really low on fuel. How did that happen? Or when did that happen? I think I still have enough to do this. And let me start with this row. I think I'm gonna put a B range, and let's put it to what, maybe 8 kilometers per hour. third gear. Okay, seems to be working good. Is it picking up? It is. And because we already had some straw in the baler, it's already full. So the first bale is mixed one. I'm not gonna be looking at that, but the next bale should be pure grass ready to be fermented into silage. And the first bale is rolling down the hill. Yikes. Well, I hope it doesn't get too much momentum and crashes into anything. Okay, so I should be unloading them parallel to the hillside. Let me see. Okay. This looks like quality grass. Cool. And it seems that the baler is picking up everything, even the wider swath. Which is cool, because I was afraid that it wouldn't. And then I would have a problem of leftover grass like this, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I can always plow it in as I'm intending to plow this field, so it just acts as additional fertilizer. Right. So I will show you a few snippets, because this episode is probably running very long at the moment. And I will show you the wrapping in the next episode, I suppose, yeah. Otherwise this is going to be a very, very long one. Just so you know that I'm not doing anything silly on the hillside. I will unload bales like this, so they don't run off the hill. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be good. It's staying in place, which is the most important. So the fuel level warning light started flashing right about now, and I still have some fuel left to bale, but not much. I could try to do it all in one session and risk of running out of fuel, but I think I'm gonna go get the car and jump to the fuel station to get a gallon or two of fuel to bring back to the farm. Otherwise the yield is pretty good. We have quite a lot of bales sitting in the field. I have been on the phone with the dealers. They are preparing a bale wrapper for me I'm gonna lease it for now, and for the future I might be tempted to actually buy it, but I don't know, I'm not sure, because we do have a silage pit, so this baling session is mostly for selling, and I might not do that too often. I'm not sure. Maybe things change in the future, but yeah. On the other hand, even though I was skeptical about the... I have to be careful because I can really jackknife this baler. On the other hand, the baler is picking up the swaths, many of them, or the swath, yeah. We can say swath. The baler is picking up good, so it's not leaving too much behind, only in certain parts when the swath was really messy. Yeah, this is a much cleaner baling session than I was expecting. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave you. As I said, I'm going to jump to the store to bring some fuel back, and maybe I could yeah, nah. I'm gonna bring some fuel back, and then I'm gonna go get the bale wrapper with this tractor, but I don't have enough fuel to do the baling and then go to the fuel station with this tractor outright. So yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. This was an interesting episode, and yeah, still a lot more to come. So see you in the next one. I wish everything good for you, and bye bye.